Hello, Proforma family. I'm Brian Roney, and together with my lovely wife, Hannah, we are excited to welcome you to the Ignite series, a show brought to you by your Proforma family's favorite recipes. Welcome to our fancy kids meal. Our owner from Camden, Maine, Kim Palermo, shared an upscale twist on a classic kids meal with her lobster mac and cheese.
Thanks, Kim. We can't wait to elevate such a classic kids dish with some lobster. Chef D, let's chef it up.
So the first thing is once we melt the butter, we're gonna add our shallots. You can just put the shallots now, it'll be okay.
All right, dump.
So we're gonna add our flour.
Awesome. It smells so good.
And the recipe calls for cooking this slightly, which is really nice because it gives us a nice butteriness, right?
So it's thickening up in here for sure.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what we want.
Your roux texture should be like wet sand. Shouldn't be really liquidy and shouldn't be too clumpy. So why don't you scrape that spoon off as best you can. You can use the whisk because we're gonna use our whisk next.
Okay.
Now, whenever you're adding, whether in this case it be milk, because you know it could be chicken stock, something else, you always want to slowly add it and whisk it. I'm just gonna get inside because I know this guy drips a little bit. So whisk it up a little bit as best you can. I'm gonna just pour a little more and get out of your way so you can whisk some more. Now we want to use a whisk. Why? We don't want a little roux dumpling balls in our sauce that we got here. Now you're just gonna slowly mix it around. Flat wooden spoons are great for this because milk can really scorch and stick to the bottom of the pan easily. And this is a great way of to stop that from happening.
Should I stop or should I continue to stir?
You can just keep stirring. You don't have to keep, but you know, every now and then. But at this time, we're gonna add our mascarpone cheese.
All right.
We have it in the bowl there.
Voila.
This stuff is, I mean, look how thick that is.
Yeah. What is this?
It's about
Don't let it plop. You can tell that's
From
not
the high
experience
road.
cooking. We're gonna add some salt and pepper in here. Hold on, and there's a touch of cayenne,
Nice
just a
little
touch,
kick.
which is good because you want to have a good rounded flavor. So at this point, we're gonna put our lobster. So this is a pound of cooked lobster meat. Now we got to put our cheese. We got fontina cheese. Now you're gonna do that a little handful at a time. We can go back to our whisk. The big thing when you're incorporating the cheese is that you do a little at the time because we don't want this to cool off. In fact, we have this on a very low heat now. You could always take it off the burner, put it back on, and then you don't want to add more until you see all of it's been incorporated.
Mm-hmm. Guys, I'm very excited.
Waiting.
There you go.
Waiting.
That's good.
Waiting. Release. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Check that out.
Whoa. We have some Panko breadcrumbs. Gonna spread those guys out.
I just caught myself like just staring at this and dreaming about what it's gonna taste like.
All right. And really, the thing with mac and cheese is this is all cooked. You know, that meat was cooked. So we're just trying to heat it up slowly. You don't need to because if you heat it too much, it'll break, it'll be greasy. In fact, just to get in there, just to show everybody, you can see.
Check
now
that
it's
out,
good
yeah.
as you can tell, it's not like, it's still got some body to it, but it's not like super liquidy, but not dry.
Yeah.
So I don't know, I'm just aiming for a piece of lobster, guys. Blow it on, it's pretty hot.
Okay.
This is getting a banging award.
Yeah, you can taste the depth of it. Wow. And the juicy lobster, it pairs so well with the creamy mac and cheese.
My body's hot.
So hats off to Kim for bringing us this awesome dish. Thank you.
For our next recipe, we have the Kathy Mayo, Director of HR from our wonderful support center in Cleveland, Ohio, right here with us.
Yes, I am.
Kathy, can you please tell us more about the Rice Krispie wheel dessert?
Sure. This dessert is a favorite amongst my friends and family. It's a constant request, and it's a big hit at every party with the children and the adults.
Oh, I can absolutely see why. And I really cannot wait to try this one out. Chef, let's chef it up.
We're gonna need our graham cracker.
All right, we need the official smasher.
The official
The
smasher.
official smasher!
Is he in the house? The official smasher's in the house.
Smash those graham crackers!
Smash, 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 smash.
Yay! Way to go, buddy. Way to go. Mwah.
So a little trick I do, so none of this sticks. is spraying everything. So even the tool, which now we have some crumbs on here, but that's okay. This bowl, before we started, I sprayed the inside. Even the bowl, this marshmallow, we have our melted marshmallow and butter.
Yum.
Even that's sprayed, and you'll see when we spread it out, I put gloves on, and we'll do it then as well. I mean, I would just eat this like this, butter and marshmallow.
Will you put your beard net on too?
Yes, definitely buy the book.
And this seems like a very simple recipe, but it is one that people tend to try to hide in their purses. So it goes fast.
So now that we have everything mixed, we have a piece of parchment paper, we have a sheet tray, cookie tray, with a little bit of spray on it as
Definitely
well.
have the oil.
Oh yeah, you got to. Or it's gonna just stick everywhere. Okay, and what was next now? We got our spread.
Our fluff. Now this doesn't usually spread well. So this is just gonna kind of sit, and then you just give it a smear.
Now, was this enough chocolate? I didn't want to go too crazy, but
That's more than enough. Yeah, I mean, I just spread it around there. And key is dark chocolate. Those are dark chocolate chips. Yes.
All right, so this just goes in the oven just to...
Just for like, if it's dark chocolate, it's 4 minutes usually.
Nice.
And I just smeared it like that. Is that how you...
Yeah, absolutely. This is.
Look at that. Wow.
And because you've heated it up, and because of the marshmallow, it's actually very pliable, very easy to roll up.
And that's the thing, using the parchment, not wax paper, guys. That's a different thing. Wax paper will catch
And
on
don't
fire.
use foil.
Yeah, foil is gonna stick. You see how it's letting it do its thing?
Nice.
That's it.
And then when I
That
did
is
it,
it.
I made sure it was in there nice.
Yep. Roll it up in there. And
Make sure it was tight. And then I tied the ends a little bit, because when we do like torsions and fancy things like that at these fancy restaurants, you always twist up the
see,
side.
I do fancy things.
Nice.
Then this guy goes in the fridge to chill.
Seems like everything.
Look at that.
Wow,
The
look at
chocolate
that.
all in there.
You got
and
the
everything.
swirl.
It's also a good idea to keep it out for maybe just to get a little bit more to room temperature after you chill it.
Everyone get a piece of chocolate in
Let's
there.
just do this.
I was interested to see how the graham crackers, you really taste the graham cracker. So it's like a s'mores Rice Krispie thing.
Yeah.
Kathy won the banging award.
Nice.
She won the banging award
Boom.
from Chef D.
Yeah, there's kind of different elements. You have that kind of the chocolatey kind of still is pretty soft, right? Kind of melts in your mouth while really still having a really good amount of crunch from the Krispy. So, thank you so much for being here, Kathy. And
It was my pleasure.
we hope all of our viewers are enjoying Chefing It Up just as much as we are.